of the trauma that I've had to bounce back from. Is there anybody in this house who can testify, I survived my trauma, I survived what was supposed to kill me? So excuse me if I lift my hands, excuse me if I still got hope. When your life is falling apart, I just believe God enough. Dr. Freddie Haynes tells the time when he went to the grocery store and he bought something at the grocery store, and the manager told him that he could not leave the grocery store until he showed his receipt. Why? He couldn't leave. He started shouting right then and there, because if you take your receipt back to the manager and back to the store, here it is. It serves as proof that you have been there and that you've purchased something. And every now and again, friends, you need to go through your car. You need to go through your pocketbook. You need to go through all your papers at home and look for some receipts. And see that God has already brought you out of situation after situation after situation. Anybody around this sanctuary who can testify, you got receipts on God. He'll never leave you nor forsake you. You got receipts on God. When my mother and my father will forsake me, then the Lord shall take me up. Anybody got some receipts on God that can testify, I once was young and now I'm old, but I've never seen the righteous forsaken nor seed begging bread? Anybody got some receipts on God that many are the afflictions of the righteous? I'm going to mess around and feel like preaching in a minute. But the Lord shall deliver them out of them all. Anybody got some receipts on God that God will hold your hand, that God will dry your tears? Anybody in this house who can testify, I choose to honor what God has done in my life instead of mulling over my trauma? Dr. Freddie Haynes said the reason I love the receipts is because it is proof of what God has done in the past. But then here's what Dr. Haynes said that shouted me. Not only does the receipt tell you what you have bought in the past, but the receipt, if you turn it over, it also has some coupons so that you can go back and get some stuff at a discounted rate. Is there anybody in this house who can testify that my receipts with God are not just to prove that I've been walking with God, but the receipts that I have also give me some discounts in the future? My receipts give me access in the... Y'all sleep this morning. Is there anybody around this church who can give God praise not just because of the receipt of the past, but because your receipt requires some promotions for the future? Your receipt has some discounts for the future. And I'm just crazy enough to believe that in this season of Advent, my receipts not only tell me what God has done, but they're going to tell me what God can do. You know you've been to Publix and got you a buy one, get one free. You know you've been to Kroger and Piggly Wiggly and you got one, buy one, half one, get off because you had a coupon that was on your receipt. Anybody around this church who can